All right, everybody, we're back here at the drivetrain, and we're back on our series about getting back on the bike. So again, if you haven't checked out the previous videos, I'll link them up here in the card. Also, I'll put them in the description down below. You can watch those after you watch this video. But if you are just getting started back on BMX, maybe you rode when you were younger, maybe you're the dad or the guy that took your kid to the track and you got to try out somebody's bike. You did the dad lap and you were like, you know what, this is kind of fun. Well, this video is for you. Now, this is kind of part 3 of a series. So step 1, we were out at this very location here, just working on some basic skills. Step 2, we went to the track and we got started at the track. And now today we're back for step 3, which we're gonna start to learn how to jump. This is exciting. This is where it gets really fun. Hopefully you've worked on some bunny hops because that's getting you used to jumping and landing. It's also getting you the motion where your front wheel comes up first, then your back wheel comes up. And these jumping sessions we're going to talk about today will be much easier if you know how to bunny hop. Also though, we talked about the curb, these curbs to be exact. Riding off the curb, jumping off the curb, all of that stuff helps your body get used to landing. Let's see if Judah jumps off the curb. Kind of, eventually. So what we're gonna do though today is I'm not gonna use myself at 42. I've got a good bit of skill right now, but we're gonna use Judah. He's my 7-year-old. He loves racing, he loves riding, he loves going fast, and he's starting to get some control of the front of the bike. Now, he cannot bunny hop, and that's okay because you can still learn to jump. He's been coming off the curb a lot recently. He's getting used to landing. He's been used to getting his front wheel up, so we're gonna take him through and let you guys watch me coach him on starting to jump a little bit. Now, what are we gonna use to learn how to jump, you ask? I see no ramps. No ramps in sight. That's right, no ramps, but we do have these. Do you remember these things? These things were amazing. Every day when you were riding in the neighborhood, you would jump off of these. These are like free jumps. So we're gonna use these. We've got one over here and we've got one over there. And what we're gonna do is teach Judah how to jump. Now, I'm gonna try and catch some cool video. It's a little windy. Maybe you can hear that in the microphone. All right, enough of the jabbering, enough of the talking. Let's get to some riding. Let's get started. Here we go. All right, so we've got Judah here. Judah, you feeling good today?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna show him how to jump. Now, what I was explaining to him is we wanna have something with a little bit of run up, so you're not having to turn a whole lot to get to these things. So we conveniently have a straight run up that comes over. We're gonna watch out for these loose rocks. And then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna hit this guy right here. Now, on the right, it's bigger. On the left, it's really nothing. So we're gonna go right in the middle and just go straight. Let's see how he does. Yeah, that was awesome. Do it again. Nice steady run up. That's sweet. All right, here's the next step. You ready? The next step is to see maybe how far you could jump. So now it would be a little bit more speed. I am speed. All right, so this is awesome. He's getting the hang of it real quick. Again, he's been working on, like, anytime he sees a pothole, he tries to get his body to go up and pick the front wheel up. Sometimes at the track, he's even gone fast enough, just having momentum, that the jump just kicks him up. But so this is considered kind of a bump jump, if you will. almost, but you're hitting something, you're pulling up with the front, and then the back end hits it and it just bumps it up in the air. So it's pretty cool. I'm gonna try and do one and kind of show you the next step, but here's me just doing what he's doing. Here we go. All right, so we are getting the hang of this thing. I got the sun behind me, sorry. We're getting the hang of this thing. We're getting some air going straight. Now, if you're doing that, and you're feeling good, the next step is to try and jump over the curb out into the street. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So instead of running up straight like this and jumping straight, so that's good. You can maybe work on going high or far, but sometimes it's fun to come from an angle and jump out over into the street. So that's what I'm gonna do next. All right, so you're right. Not all curb roller thingies are created equal, right? So that one that we're working on is pretty smooth. But look at this guy. That thing's pretty much straight up. It's almost like a big bump. Now, if you catch it in the middle, it's okay. But over on the side, it's kind of like a straight up bump. That could be rather jarring and probably not where you want to start. So find some that are smooth. I know driving through my neighborhood, you get all types, and you find some that go into driveways, some that go into grass, and all kinds of options. But this is the next step. This starts to get you jumping. This starts to get you in the air. This starts to, honestly, this is what makes the inside of your tummy kind of go woo when you, yeah, when you're in the air. But this translates when you start to get to the track, because then we can start to try and catch a little air off of these jumps. Always start at a tabletop. I'm gonna tell you again later on, but always start at the tabletops. Don't start jumping doubles. Don't be crazy. Start jumping tabletops. But it starts here with some street curbs. Keep working on your bunny hops, keep working on your manuals, figure eights, all the basics, because that is how we get better, and that is how we work on our bike skills. And that is it for today. We hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll catch you in the next one. Hey, make sure to like and subscribe, and there's a playlist also in the description for these videos. Well, that's it for now. We'll catch you later. Peace.